I was big at one time. I was 270 some pounds, but this cancer got rid of that. Right now, I'm 80 years old. I'm living in a motel. Mike and I just went down to look at my apartment that I'm going to move into, and I just want to get settled and have peace of mind and get my anxiety rectified to the point where I don't have these problems. In my right ear, it feels like I had a wet towel stuck to me, and I go crazy. And then I want to get back into showbiz, I guess, you know, because recently I made a CD, and it's pretty good if I have to say so myself. There was only 3 guys that were much better than me: Bing Crosby, Perry Como, and Frank Sinatra. And you know what? They're all deceased. Besides that, they're dead. And it leaves me alone. But how can a guy at 80 years old accomplish all of this? Well, I'm trying.
I'd like to introduce myself. A little Jewish, a little Italian, a little mule, a little stallion, a little Dixie, a little Yankee, a little buckwheat, and a little Spanky. I'm a little bit of everyone you see. Oh, the morning guru, that's me. A little. Last night I was dreaming of you, love, was dreaming. I dreamed you were smiling, but could not see your face. I felt you possess me. You turned to caress me. I kissed you and held you so close to my heart. You wake up in the morning, you can't get out of bed. It's 6:02 and time for you to earn your daily bread. All you want to do is hibernate until it's time to go. But then you press the turn-on switch of your bedside radio. Suddenly there's music to chase away the night. Suddenly there's music and you know that things are right. Suddenly there's music.
And I needed some other singer besides myself. And not that I'm not enough, but they need a variety. Molly said, I have a country singer that you can get for $25 a day plus room and board. I said, Molly, I don't want anyone like that. Finally, I got panicked and I couldn't find anybody to take with me. So I said, Molly, can I get this guy? I said, I'll take him right now, sight unseen. I don't care what he sings like, just so he can open his mouth. She said, well, you can't. He just had a hit record and he's making $500 to $1,000 a week. What was his name? She said, well, his name is... Can you imagine what would have happened to me? Here's an album or a CD that I made for Buck Ram and Rock All Night Platters. There's the Platters right there, and I was supposed to be me there, but I didn't get back in time. Buck didn't know whether I was coming back out there or not, so he started the Platters. And much to their dismay and my shock, I was left out in left field with no field to run to. And the Platters went famous, and I went famous in Irving.
Way down south, there's a guitar man with the hardest little combo in the land, with a real gun rhythm. All the cats agree. When he sends you Jack, you're a real gun cat like me. But I dig the alligator with the blue suede shoes. Not long ago, I was doing just fine. I had a cute little doll, she was mine on mine. Then she said, Daddy, oh, I hate to break the news, but I dig the alligator with the blue suede shoes.
What's left? And it broke all the glass, all the cards. There's an air conditioner I could use, but what the hell? Nothing I could do about it now. Because my drum's part of them. I don't know, the bass drum, it must be in the warehouse, in the other warehouse. He walked in, and it was Chuck Walker, or Walker, what, Texas Ranger. They did their first show here in Texas. They did their first show on my stage. But then I took on a partner that kind of devastated me. She badgered me and pushed me, cussed me out. She wound up telling the landlord that I had Alzheimer's disease and all that. I probably had $200,000 to $300,000 worth of equipment besides all the work I've done there, and they took it all. And to me, lawyers and doctors, they're in the same category. I don't understand people, but I do pray to God that if you want to help me, all you have to do is let me get well, and I'll take care of everything else. But if you can't find the time to make me well, take me with you. I'm ready to go. Everything's gone. Son of a bitch.
I haven't got an oil well or gold mine, but I'm as rich as I can be. 'Cause money couldn't buy that twinkle in her eye. I'm lucky she belongs to me. It doesn't take a college education to know there's things you just can't buy. That sparkle in a smile, a something in her style, and most of all, that twinkle in her eye. I'll bet that I'm the envy of the guys without a dough. You'll agree I'm better off, here's why. They can have their caviar castles on the Rhine, but happiness is one thing they can't buy.
This? You want to know what this is? And it's a gyrocosmic relativator. And what does it do? I don't know. But I invented this thing because it's a thermic radiation projector, and it's something that I invented and developed when I was a lot younger. And see, this is a Dumaflagit and a thingamabob and a Fritz. Edison probably had the same thing, but he merchandised this thing. I sit and wish for not 3 wishes, but that I could be somebody. I always had a feeling that I was going to be somebody big, great. I always felt that I could have been an actor. And then I heard lately that there's a lot of actors out there that can't remember lines. Well, that's called embellishment.
In 1981, Bill and I made a movie called Honeymoon Horror. Bill had third billing. He was the sheriff.
No Lover's Island here, son.
What?
God damn it, I told you there ain't no Lover's Island. Now get it. You know what's good for you. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it.
And so it goes. This story has been told before, where a boy meets a girl and they both fall in love. It's a story of love, you see, and it seemed that it had to be. That's how it goes. And when we met, I knew.
These kids running around here all night, someone's liable to get killed. I have the negative, and the picture's done nothing. It never made any money, and nobody's done anything with it.
According to one website, Honeymoon Horror, shot in 2 weeks on 16mm, was one of Sony's first direct-to-video films. They bought it for $50,000 and it grossed over $22 million worldwide, just in rentals.
My idea for a show is to talk to the people and say, this is your show. If you want to come on the show and talk to me about your problems or your life, we'll talk. I'll sing a couple of songs, and if they can sing with me, hey, that's great. I want to be able to keep on going, keep on doing. I have to do it, or otherwise bury me. And they have to bury me head down, because I was probably dig my way out. Recently, Mike Crabtree took me down to, what's that station? DCTV, and I did a show.
Let me tell you about the gal that I know. She's my baby and she lives next door. Every morning before the sun comes up, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's how I know. That's how I know. Hallelujah, I love her so. When I'm in trouble and I have no friends, I know she'll go with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile and say, she told me so. That's how I know. That's how I know. Hallelujah, I love her so. Oh yes, I love her so. Oh yeah. Happiness, happiness, be my guest, manifest happiness. Life is great, celebrate. Every day, come what may, live with zest.
Sage sand in the sun, pain's tired, work is all done. I'm riding along, purple sage, purple sand, setting sun. Sage sand in the stars, fire glows, night is all ours. Can't talk to a friend, but I'll hum to the sage, sand and stars. I'm lonely tonight for the girl